So, a lot of you guys know, last night on Saturday, the whole KSI versus Tommy Fury fight happened, and all the other boxers that, went on. So this is just going to be my verdict of how I think the night went, and also when the highlights of all the boxing events are released, I will be making a little series of reacting to all of the highlights. This video is me basically just giving my overall thoughts about all the fights that basically did happen, but mainly about the KSI Tommy Fury fight. Just about the rest of the fights in general. So if you guys do want to hear my overall thoughts on the JJ and Tommy fight, you can skip the video a little bit ahead to when I start talking about it. So with the very first fight, I didn't actually get a chance to watch it, but from what I can see, actually it was Wasabi versus Pineda. So this looks to be, it was a tag team event, so I actually wasn't able to watch this fight since I had to get ready for work. But the rest of them, so we had my mate Nate, and we also had Nunes. I do end up pronouncing his name wrong the entire time, but it's actually pronounced Nunes. So I'm not too sure, I think I butchered it. That fight itself, I think, was actually going pretty well. I couldn't exactly tell who was winning because I was only able to watch this second round, but I could tell that I think Nate, I'll just refer to him as Nate, I think he was always winning because he did end up winning the fight in the end. But him and Nunes, they put in a fucking valiant effort. But at the same time, I could tell by the I think it was the fourth round, if I remember. Nunes, he was definitely tired, but Nate himself, he definitely had a bit more in the engine. I could definitely see him a little bit more, throwing a lot more punches towards your man. So I knew he was going to win the round. So I knew that was kind of called for anyway, because overall the two of them were fighting very well, although I don't even know them. The next fight we had was King Kenny and Anthony Taylor. So this was a very fucking shocking event because we all know, like, I wanted Kenny to win, but then you have fucking Anthony Taylor springing, because if you guys do, like, remember from the fight, man, bloody, he just leaped towards Kenny. Because honestly, Anthony Taylor was not letting Kenny throw a fucking jab at him, because he was just getting it into his personal space. And the second the fucking first round started, he was wasting energy at the same time. But again, if he had the stamina, then he could go for the whole 5 rounds if he could. Kenny just wasn't having it. Like, he wasn't able to throw much punches for a few of the rounds. So I was definitely disappointed when Kenny was actually not doing anything, because what can he do? Like, because Anthony Taylor, he just won't fuck off from him. He literally won't fuck off. Yeah, then obviously he gets to win, because like there's barely any points in any of the rounds where Kenny had him for at least a minute or two. Anthony Taylor was all over Kenny for the first round, all the way until the 5th. Then we have the legends, Dean the fucking Great. So apparently him and Sharks actually fought last year in November. So Dean the Great did end up winning the thing, if I do remember. He did win, so he actually put in a very solid performance. I don't actually know who Sharks is. Now, for a 19-year-old, like, he does not fucking look 19. He looks to be in his 20s. They both put in a very bloody valiant effort. I would say it was definitely a 50-50 between the two of them for most of the rounds. But I think Dean the Great, I think for the last 2 rounds, definitely had him. They were both very strong fighters at the start, and so they were putting in a very valiant effort as well, with, all their jabs, all their hooks, everything in between, with all their counters, like their movement. Slim versus Salt Pappy. Everyone wanted fucking Salt Pappy to win. Like, I think it was kind of obvious with the two of them, because literally, like, Slim, like, we don't really know what the fuck was going on with him. It was weird what the hell had happened in that fight. Pappy, if I remember, like, I think he got knocked down at one stage, but he got back up. But I think it was from there, because he did get a bloody nose at the end, and then they had to call it off. So literally, what was it? Yeah, Slim literally won by TKO. Like, as soon as Pappy fell to the fucking ground, he didn't know what fucking word. He literally had no idea where the fuck he was after that. The whole fight though, like, it was all great. I would say it was 50-50. Like, first round, I can't remember from watching it, but some of the rounds, it was definitely, like, it was Slim, and then the other rounds, it was Salt Pappy. The two of them definitely did put in a valiant effort with all of their, all of their training, getting their jobs. They were getting a lot of the stuff. I thought that was going to go for the full 6 rounds, 5 rounds if I remember, 5 or 6. I was not expecting Slim to just get it, come out of nowhere and just knock down so Pappy, because that was just out of the fucking blue. So, fair play to Slim for like just getting that. Now, Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis. To be honest, like, Logan was winning this from the fucking start. Logan is, you could tell, Logan's fucking massive. He's putting so much fucking work. He looked so much more stronger than Dennis, because Dennis is just a piece of shit, honestly, because he pulled out of the fight with JJ, and then next thing you know, JJ had to bloody do 2 fights in one night. But Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis, it was called for from the start that Logan was going to win. But at the same time, I was really questioning what the fuck Dylan was doing. Logan was going in for a lot of times, but then Dylan's just acting as if he's fucking doing jiu-jitsu, because he was fucking flinging himself to the ground. The whole thing, from the fucking start, like, they didn't touch gloves. Like, Logan was pissed off with Dylan right before the fight, because he literally walked off from Dylan at the very fucking start. And then everyone, just as soon as the whole thing ended, everyone just swarmed into the ring, and it was like so obvious that it was going to go to shit in the first place, considering like what they were like, because they barely fucking wanted to touch gloves with each other. Every fucking round was his rounds. There was not one round where Dennis like maybe won it, because Logan was on top of him the entire fucking time. Now, last one, JJ and Tommy Fury, the main fucking event. Oh, this is pissing me off. Honestly, it is pissing me off. How the fuck did they manage to allow Tommy Fury to get away with the amount of times that he was hitting JJ in the back of the fucking head? I don't know how they managed to allow that. What was it? I think they deducted a point from Tommy after that, which was the second round, I think, when he hit JJ in like over his head, I think 2 or 3 times. So he sort of got many points bloody deducted from him. But at the same time, it's not JJ's fault, because at the same time, every time JJ was going in for that punch, Tommy is just giving him a fucking bear hug. Honestly, 3-4 rounds straight, every time one of them went in for it, Tommy would go in for it, and the next thing you know, he's holding JJ, and the next thing you know, he's fucking trying to grab his head and just strangle him or something. Like, you don't know what he's doing. I don't know where the fuck Fury thought he was, but he was just not doing the fucking right thing. Literally, it shouldn't have been going that way, because you would have think they're going to do a lot more boxing, they're going to do a lot more footwork. But instead, it just turned out so stupid. Because every time JJ tried to throw a punch, or even Tommy got fucking close to JJ, it was Tommy who kept on fucking pulling JJ in and just giving him a bear hug, as if like, to be like, here, I don't want to fight, I just want to give you a quick hug. And he did that for the majority of the fucking round. So that was really getting nowhere, because we weren't able to see JJ to his full fucking potential. How is he supposed to show his full potential when Tommy is constantly just trying to bloody hug him, or he's just throwing a quick jab, and then the next thing you know, oh, I'm in the ropes right now. How the fuck was that a thing? I don't know what the fuck was going on. And even at the end, I feel like the fight was fucking rigged for JJ, because the scorecards were stupid enough. Because I feel like Tommy Fury definitely didn't deserve to get all those scores, because he got 10 in like the majority of his rounds, and then JJ got 9 in most of them. But I don't think that was fucking fair on JJ, to be honest with you. Like, I know I might sound a little biased because of the fact that obviously I'm a big fucking Sidemen and KSI fan. JJ did not deserve to fucking lose that, because he wasn't able to put all his potential in. He wasn't able to show all that hard work he'd been training fucking months for, and it all just results in him losing, because all Tommy wanted to do was fucking hug him every chance he had. I was barely even able to watch half the fucking fight, because of the fact that for some reason a bunch of cars decided, at 12 o'clock we're all just going to drive to that one guy who's actually watching the fight. Like, you can all fuck off, because I'm watching a fight here that's basically rigged from the fucking start. And it wasn't great either, because as soon as Kenny lost and Pappy lost, I was calling it that it probably just wouldn't end well, because all the people that you wanted to win were just losing. So at the same time, although it was a very fucking epic night, it just didn't turn out the way a lot of people wanted it to, because it was stupid, to be honest. So I don't think it was deserved for JJ to lose like that. Oh, like, I'm actually fucking annoyed. But anyway, like, that is all my thoughts. So I will have reactions to all the highlights of every boxing fight that did happen. So stay tuned for a little series of me reacting to all the highlights for each fight. Hope you guys enjoyed my overall thoughts and views. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the shower and cry. Maybe not, but you know, I'm still very fucking annoyed.